can't get used to that. I don't like...
Oh,
you're live, and I'm actually sitting here with
why
you.
are you still here? Why are you even in
Because
here?
I shall fucking never leave. Look at the shadow on my guitar. It looks like an old lady's hand with a big ring on.
It looks like a guy that's trying to wank his budgie.
There's Denise McGowan and Trisha. Do I
Hi, don't you start doing the fucking running commentary, the comments.
Language.
That's what Jane's doing in the background, mate.
Language. There you
Oh,
go, man.
you. Well, welcome to Dee's Lockdown Show with the wonderful Ronnie Quack. See what I did there? That's a Scooby-Doo moment. I was doing your show there.
Did you see my 3-day growth?
Listen, you're looking. See when I phoned you this morning and tell you Jesus loves you.
Oh,
you were looking rough as fuck.
No, it's no rough. That's rugged.
What week doing is that? What week doing is this? What lockdown week is this? Is this fucking 5? 4? Honestly, I'm losing the world. Do you like my hair?
Aye. Let's see. Aye.
Check
that. So you did phone me earlier and told me Jesus loved me.
He does love you, but
I wasn't happy with it. I know
Ronnie just woke up out his scratcher and it's Wednesday. Ronnie's been doing his wee exercise and his routine. He's buzzing out a wee Christmas tree at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning like, hello, Scooby-Doo.
Aye, 50 mile in 2 days on my bike, Monday and Tuesday.
What the fuck are you wanting a trophy?
No, I've got Berlini bum.
What?
I've got a sore arse.
I've got Berlini bum. Let's just explain to anybody that's tuned in anywhere else in the world that's not Glasgow or done jail time. You know what Rory means is Berlini is one of the biggest prisons in Scotland. You know, it's usually generally where they all went in the 1970s and there on, you know. And that's what it means by Berlini bum, because usually they get constipated because of the food rationing.
I'll say that, but I wasn't really meaning that. But we'll leave it at that. Okay, that's fair enough.
Hi Pauline, then.
So what you been up to? Let's see, apart from dyeing your hair, what you been up to?
Well, what have I been up to? I've been running around in circles. I mean, dyeing my hair was a pure trauma within itself, you know. I actually stood and waved at my mom the day, you know what I mean? And fucking she's like, Ken, it's just like this time I had the shingles. Mind that time, oh, that excruciating pain. Well, I've not got that pain, but I'm locked down. I says, well, I've still got that pain because I was the one running to Tesco's every day buying you a fucking melon, you pain in the arse. Shingles for 6 weeks. I felt every hour those shingles. And you know what's good about the lockdown? Doesn't fucking matter what happens. I can't go to Tesco's for a melon for you. Ha ha.
Did you take a breath there? And that whole...
No, I'm a professional. I'm trained, mate. Yeah. How many times are you going to dig me up for this breathing? Even the fans do it. Breathe, Dee. I know when to breathe. I was trained at college on how to take deep breaths. I'm going to show you an exercise. You're going to humour me on this lockdown, right? So what I want to do on my instructions, my good tutor, Evelyn Wallace, right? And what she used to say, Evelyn Wallace, and she would say, you breathe in through your nose for 4, you hold the breath for 4, and you release the breath for 8. You ready? Breathe in.
And then when do you what?
No, you just let it all out in the water.
Oh, and then when
you take that massive deep breath into your lungs. Your lungs are that's your orchestra. You take the big massive breath in and you can talk for fucking ages. You can be like Roadrunner on Ritalin.
Did you see that? Jane Carson says the guy doesn't like heavy breathing. Lol.
The guy does like heavy breathing.
Jane, you don't know me.
I fucking know.
Oh,
he's a heavy breather anyway, honestly.
Aye. Jane's a cheeky bastard. Right, what you been up to apart from dyeing your hair? When did you dye it?
Yeah, last night, and I had this idea of grandeur, you know, because I've sat and watched hairdressers day. I used to wash folks' hair in hairdressers. Do you know what I mean? I can totally do this shit. And then before I knew it, I had proper professional bleach on my hair. I wasn't been able to section it and parting it right. I was having a panic attack, so it took me about half an hour to put it on. Then I put it on and I've sat there and I'm going, oh my God, what if it falls out? What if it falls out? Oh no, panic attack, oh no, Took it 10 minutes early and had ginger roots and then had to do it again.
Oh, have you done it twice?
Fucking right.
Shows your roots.
You seen it the first time? I looked like Myra Higgins.
Take my hat off. It's all. I've still got a nest.
If there's Wayne's watching this, they've just ran to their fucking room thinking it's on the telly.
Here's the thing. Do you know anybody yet? Do you know anybody that's going about like kind of hairdressers or anything like that? Do you know anybody that's breaking the lockdown rules?
No, because you know why, Ronnie? I'm not fucking wrapped up in my own world. I'm not giving a fuck who's breaking the fucking rules.
So,
do you know what I mean? Folk are like, oh, but you need to, this is going to last longer. Well, you can shout all day about it, Agnes, all you want, and you can scream for your balconies, but these said cunts are still going to go out and do what they're doing, so shut up.
There you go. So, I don't pay much attention to it either, but I really need to get my hair cut shortly, or should I just shave it all off?
Just shave it all off, because you've got half the hats anyway, you fucking weirdo.
I know. All right, guys, our hair's looking good on this, Margaret says. There you go, man.
I changed my tap and everything because I thought I'd get dressed up for this show, but I didn't have time because I was in another show, a quiz show, which, by the way, I was the winner of. You know what I mean? I don't even know
what kind of quiz is it? What?
Jogging bottoms on. Trainers, yes! That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Done for the waist up.
Fucking dress for the fucking telly, right enough.
For the waist up, brilliant one.
No, so I think what's prevalent and what's annoying me this week is fucking. See, this morning Piers Morgan was on, right, and he just kept going, rub my balls, look how big my balls are. And everybody's just looking at him going, oh, but he's got a point. I mean, I don't like the guy, but he's got a point. How can anybody else have a point? It's a bit like talking to me. How can you have a point when the fucking cunt talks over you all the time, just like I do with you? How can you have a point?
I'm glad you're aware of that. What was he saying? Rub what?
He never actually said that. That's what I'm saying, metaphorically speaking.
Right, all right then. So I was just imagining Piers brought.
He was sitting on fucking GMTV or whatever it's called, Good Morning Britain or whatever, and he's going, I rubbed my balls to the fucking health minister. That's exactly literally what he was saying. Of course he wasn't, you're fucking wronging.
There's Lizzie Gallagher's hair turning purple with the shampoo she's using.
Listen, see if one more person says to me about purple shampoo, I've got about 6 fucking purple shampoos through it. Hello, happy quarantine. Well, I don't know if it's a happy, Kingsley. I honestly don't know if it's a happy, but how's your quarantine? Tell us about yours and we can give you some advice. But you're doing to get yourself together. What's happening, Steph? My wee Steph M's daughter, you will I am, Steph Janine Hamilton. What's happening, hen?
Fucking hell. Right, we've got somebody's on the drink. Here we go. Right, so if we're on for half an hour, our drink should start hitting her. Tracy Fitzpatrick. So then she says she's finally cracked. And what is it? She's finally cracked.
I've finally cracked.
No, she's wrote, Dee, I've finally cracked. The hubby and kids have drove me to drink. And on that note, it's awful quiet in your house. What's going on?
Because my wee boy's been doing inside with his dad because obviously, as you know, I moved my ex in.
That was a sensible idea.
That anxiety's like, well, it says like they say co-parenting's all right. They say that you can do co-parenting, but you know, I've decided that we should just move in together and pretend we're a family because I'm really scared to stay on my own because there's this big bad virus.
Right, how long did he last?
4 weeks.
That's amazing, though. So you put up,
and then he said to me, and they said they all, oh hiya, good morning, blah blah blah. He says, you know, there needs to be some order in this house. And I went, you're right, there does need to be some order in that. Take your stuff and get back down the fucking road.
So he said that to you, there needs to be order in the household.
Aye, in my house, I went run up my ribs, you fucking crackpot. I didn't fucking do what you told me when you were fucking getting his orgasms. I'm not going to start now.
4 weeks.
4 weeks. He's a good dad.
Aye, is he good in the house? How's that, Margaret? Get it, huh? No, I'm serious. Was it? Like, you must have spent a lot of time together, staying with somebody for 4 weeks like this.
No, that's how we didn't go on. Because I'm the type of person that likes to flee my camp and have things at arm's length reach, you know, and look at my piles of washing for 2 days before I take them and caress them and maybe move them to the hall. And then I like to have a wee conversation with them. They stare for half a day, and then when they make it eventually into the drawers, and he's kind of the opposite. He's kind of the guy that you stir up for his couch and then he's fixing it, you know what I mean? And it just didn't work.
No.
I actually get stressed out thinking about it, man. And he'll say things like, Ken, you'll tidy it up, and he's like, it's lucky enough I clean in here. Or Ken is that mocking, like, holy fuck, what's wrong with you if you get a sore heat? And I'm thinking, you will seriously fucking be drip fed in nanoseconds if you don't take your big baldy fat heat out of my living room.
What did he say when he left? Was he all right? Did he put up a fight, or did he just go?
Normally is. He's like, you're fucking nuts. I went, well, everybody's known that. Doctors
Well,
tell me if I was 5. Don't tell us something new.
I don't. Suzanne says I've only been out twice this year, but it's even getting to me. Suzanne's only been out twice this year.
So she's one of the people that actually stays in the house willingly, but when she's told she can't stay, she has to stay in the house. She's happy about it. I get that. I'm that type of way. My mum used to say to me, I want you to go along to that park and play with strangers and don't dare stay in that garden all day. And I stayed in the garden because I thought it was pissing her off.
Well, Mama used to have to give the kids, she used to cut Mars bars up, right? This is true, and I lived in Easter House. She used to have to cut Mars bars up and give the Wayne's Mars bars to come and play with me in the garden because I used to tell them not to piss off when I was cheeky. So she used to bribe the other kids to hang about with me. You
literally only had pals because your mum paid them for Mars bars.
Exactly. Well, but I had them, but I chased them, and then she says I used to get sick of people really easily. Which is, I'm amazed why I'm still here with you.
I say the same to you as what I say to Scott Haddle. Tell me when you've had a bird for more than 4 weeks and I want to hear about her.
Oh, God almighty. So I'm surprised you're still here. Longvan, wait a minute, Longvan on you now.
Aye, but the difference is, Ronnie, I've no slept with you, mate.
I know, but I still need to listen to you. Oh, there's Aaron. I still need to listen to you. Do you know what I mean? There's not a chance I would live with Fletcher's mom for 4 weeks. I salute you, Dee. Aaron, she wouldn't let you live with her for 4 weeks. We know you.
Even my wee boy was starting to walk. He was walking about in his pants, right? My wee boy's always walked about in his pants. When he's in the house, he's in his pants, right? And that's he's comfortable, right? And his dad's like to him, come on, you need to get dressed. And my Wayne's quite literal, right? He is very, very literal. I said to him, out the back window, I said, oh, it's raining cats and dogs. He went, no, it's not, it's water. As if, what are you talking about, you idiot? You know what I mean? He's very literal, do you know what I mean? And he said, his dad went like to him, I mean, you need to be dressed. There needs to be a wee bit of routine in that in here. And Cruz was acting because he's quite clever. He's like, dressed for what, Dad? To play in my PlayStation or and walk down the stairs and have some roasted cheese? What do I have to be dressed for? And because the man said that and it was such an articulate way, he's like, I mean, there needs to be order in this house. And I went, aye, that's right. Get your stuff and get to.
What was the thinking? But why did you move him in?
Because I was an anxious mess. I thought,
right.
One minute it was us hanging China, the next minute the fucking country was going into lockdown, the next minute my fucking pals were posting pictures of fucking army tanks saying they were going to make us put our horn up to go for a fucking pint of milk. You know what I mean? I nearly fucking lifted the floorboards at one time when I was full of illegal substances. I get that paranoid. I actually buried a hole under my hall and stayed down there for 2 days just in case MD caught me waste it.
Any Mars bars in there? Something Nanette wants a Mars bar off me.
You need to hang about with him first and play with him.
No, don't do that, man. No. Fourth week of isolation.
Hi, how you doing, darling? How's it going, Nicola?
Have you been getting it?
Name for folks, so she adds to fucking season 2 ends in. I like it. Hi, Dee, 4th week of isolation, only another 8 weeks to go. Man.
Hang on. Right. I knew you were going to do that. As soon as you were reading that, I thought, as soon as you read that, I knew you were going to buy right into it. She doesn't know that there's 8 weeks to go, right? And even if there is, what of it? You're doing all right now. Everybody's all right. So it's actually a break. It's like a holiday.
Aye, it's a fucking holiday. I feel like Nurse Nancy. I feel like Nurse Nancy. I'm appreciating it. I'm appreciating the whole spending my time with Wayne's, but the reason that relationships never worked for me, right, because I was that kind of bird that didn't make your dinner all the time. It just was when, depending on what day you were getting that day, whether you get your fucking dinner or if you even get a hello.
Right.
You know what I mean? I find myself up at 7 o'clock in the morning now because I don't want to waste any of the sunshine for the washing.
Right, you putting a wash it? It's a rare day for a
Fucking
wash.
7 o'clock in the morning, I'm kicking about like Snow White full of gear.
Hanging washings it.
Aye. Whistle while you work.
Aye. Have you started speaking to your family? Well, since this kicked in, have you started like, talking to somebody?
The same ones that I've always spoke to. About 5 of them.
Right. So you've no kind of moved out. That's just still been the same people you've spoke to.
No, I'm not a hypocrite, right? See, if I don't like somebody when they're well and threatened, I don't like them to know. I'm not going to see how we've no spoke for 4 years because you're one annoying bastard. Well, since there's a world crisis, let's have world peace. Get the fuck. I'll have that with everybody else in the world, but no them.
Right, fair enough, man. I don't know, because there's different categories, right? There's people that are taking it serious, and then there's ones that are, you know what I mean, and then there's me.
I don't understand why folk. I mean, as I tell you, I was raging. I nearly ended up in an altercation with a nurse, but it wasn't.
Right. Hang on, stop. Tell everybody what happened. Tell people what happened with the nurse, and make sure you put your disclaimer in.
Aye. So basically, my pal was having a meltdown. She was basically no coping. She only had one Wayne, and she was stuck in the house with him 24/7. But she was coming for the angle, oh no, another 3 weeks in lockdown, as in my Wayne's already suffering. He's no seeing his pals. He's no able to play with him. We can't go to see any of the family. The Wayne's just get me and him in my house. She wasn't saying anything. And this nurse just came in with this big, massive spiel that how can you make it that I wish I could spend time with my Wayne's and seeing it as a chore and no. And I went, whoa, hold the bus, Fiona Hen. You know what I mean? And I think she thought because she shouted and she was a nurse that because obviously we are dead appreciative and what they're doing now, that would make you think twice about her being rude to you. And I was like, wait a fucking minute. I said, I fucking applaud them. And I was one of the unfashionable bastards that before there was a big world crisis, I always appreciated my NHS anyway, because they got me through a lot of scrapes. However, my pal's entitled to have a day where she's no coping, and she's entitled for me to chip in and say, by the way, it's all right to have a meltdown. I know there's other people out there doing more strenuous and stressful jobs than you, Hen, but you're allowed to have a day where you're no coping. That's all right, Hen. And that's all I said. And she came in with this big speech, and I was like, hold the bus, Fiona. I'll be clapping on Thursday. But in my head, I'll be saying, except Fiona. And I don't care who doesn't like that you don't need to be rude. Everybody's got their own battle. Fiona!
There you go, man. Do you know her personally?
No.
Just an online thing.
My pal had wrote that she was struggling. I lasted that I became pally. She was one of my first ever fans. And that was all she wrote. Oh my God, I wish these folk would just fucking stay in and follow the rules. I can't do this for another 3 weeks. Now, everybody's going to say that. That doesn't mean to say they're not going to keep following the rules and doing what they're doing. Her head's came in because she has done what she's told. And she's like, just fucking stay in, enjoy your time in your veins. Don't see it as a fucking chore. Back up, Fiona.
That's you talking down to people as if you're
at the end of the day, I 100% know that I couldn't do their job for love and their money, but I don't care. You don't need to speak to somebody that just because their position to you seems trivial, but in their mind that position because they're struggling mentally, it's still a big deal to them. They're not belittling what you've done and how dare you.
It's self-righteousness.
And there's other women in the NHS that are not taking advantage of skipping the queue unless they need it because they're out at work. They're not shouting all the stuff. They're working their ass off like they've always done for regardless to how much money they're fucking getting. They've went into their job and they've looked after their patients. And Fiona Hanks sit there and fucking shout at me because I'm supporting my pal through a rough day. That'll be fucking right.
There you go. That's half out then. So somebody said to me the other day, by the way, it was a social worker that said to me the other day, we're talking about, you talk about nurses, right, and you talk about social workers and all that, because they're out in hospital working, they've got a lot of shit to deal with, says me, because I'm going to back them up. And then you've got nurses, you've got doctors, you've got other people, bus drivers and all that. But what do you think about the police as well? Nobody's ever mentioned the police, who are out every day and they're out
Listen, I know for a fact I've got a few Polish pals, right? A few good pals that are Polish, right? I've known all my life and been slagged to death out of them. Imagine you've been one of my best pals and becoming a Polish. You better not even mention my name through the court, so you'll never get in. You know what I mean? So that's how I changed my name for comedy. Only kidding. But my pal even said she feels like it going like that to a couple of boys in the park. Why you no 2 meters apart? Come on, you need to move. She says, but that's what's saving lives. Nobody's belittling that service, but everybody's got a fucking job. And I was taught I was a wee lassie. I was taught I was fucking knee-height, and that's why I do always respect people. Even when I work in theatres, you've been to theatres with me, I would never speak down to the sound technician or speak to somebody that some people think are beneath them because you're the star of the show. That's right. I was taught I was a wee lassie that if a 10-year-old, the person that cleans the utensils, the cleaner in a fucking operating theatre, is as important as the surgeon that's doing the surgery, because you couldn't do the two without the other. So don't belittle MD's fucking situation and make their struggle seem trivial because you're doing a bigger job, and you fucking are doing a bigger job, but people are still struggling really badly.
That was Steve Jobs' philosophy, the cleaning lady. I've always done that myself in life. When you go somewhere, you need to remember the people that make that happen. Do you know what I mean? If you're like, you go to university, you do something, there's always the people up there, like the people at the lectures. When I went uni, it was lectures and all that. But I hung about with the wee cleaning woman. I went for lunch every day with them because you know what I mean, that's the kind of people you want. The real people on it. They were real.
No, I don't believe that's even the real people, because I know people that are fair the tap up down in society, and I've met cunts in every walk of life. Cunts don't have cunts are no racist. The cunts hang about with anybody as long as they blend in. Do you know what I mean? So they are me, but that's what I'm saying. It's when people say, "Aye, well, if you believe in religion, you believe in God, well, this and that." Aye, that's right, because cunts follow a religion, take and manipulate it. So that's what my angle is with everything in life. A football supporter that can be as nice a guy that's passionate about his football team as big as an arsehole that doesn't know much about it. Do you know what I mean? So that's my view on it.
That one, Jean says that we're all Jack Thompson's Waynes. I used to say
exactly.
that. We're all Joe
when I started to get kind of big, if you want to say, in our neck of the woods, my mum was always like that. Just you remember, Hen, you shite in the same toilet as the rest of us.
That's sound advice for your mum.
You know what I mean? And she always used to say, and she always say, listen, you don't remember that time you shat yourself and you had shit for your head to your toe? I was like, I was fucking 6 months. Doesn't matter, it happens.
Right up your back. How does that happen? How do babies do that? How does it work? Do you know what I mean? How does that work?
What did Kane just say there?
I don't even know.
The most important part of the bike is the chain. Also, it gets its hands the dirtiest.
Check Kane out. He's a philosopher. He's a Cockney philosopher sitting down in London talking like that. Yeah. Talking like that, sitting there in the background, just sitting there spatting out some shit, giving all that. Sitting down in London. Be laughing.
Right, I'll do an impression, right? I'll do an impression. No one ever mentions the security officers either. I respect every key worker, but none ever acknowledge the work security do. Without all our places wouldn't be open or robbed. Donna, can I tell you something that I always say? Right? It was the same when it was
accent. Say it in a Cockney accent.
I struggle with all my mental health, as you all know, right? But see, when it was all that hashtag be kind, Ronnie will tell you I was struggling with that, mate. I'm like, look at her, hashtag be kind. I hold on, I'll roll up to your door, and how it's not, I mean, there's loads of people out there clapping because they're expected to do it. There'll be loads of people that say nice things about nurses and NHS and doctors because they're expected to say it. You know you're respected for your individual job with the way people treat you when you're giving them that job. That's who you know appreciates you. And do you know what? Every nice person appreciates everybody in life, regardless of whether they're cleaning the streets, cleaning the gutters, or up high singing opera. You know what I mean?
Right. Let's hear your Cockney accent. It needs to happen.
I can't do Cockney. I can't.
Well, what were you going to do?
I'll do when I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone to Kane, right, and I'm getting dead excited, right, and I'll start talking pure, like, really slang Scottish, the way I would talk to you normally, right. And I'll start going, and I'm telling him a serious story.
I'll go Kane. I'll be Kane.
Right, but wait a minute, you're going to be Ken, but I'm
Right,
telling him a serious story, like my head's not in the place, but he's always expecting me to say something funny, so he trips. And the early onset of our friendship and build up, we're helping each other, right? Because he's helped me a lot in the background for years. It's not just with us. And he will do the whole oh Dee man, yeah, right? Like he knows what I'm saying, but now because the friendship's grew and we talk more intricate, he can't get away with it the same. So he'll do it, and I'm like, you don't know what the fuck I said there.
Why are you laughing, King? You just don't understand what I said. He goes, hi Dee, how you doing? It's Kane. And you'll just say something and he'll go like that, because
right, he go, yeah, Dee, is it convenient to speak now?
Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? Hi, Dee, it's Kane. Is it convenient to talk right now? I know you're busy, because I know you're busy. You've got the kids and your ex-man in your house, so is that okay to talk right now?
Yeah, Ken, what you been up to, man?
And then you just lose him with that. You'd be like,
right, no, I don't know what you've been up to, man. Right, you just go, yeah, mate, I just want to put this idea across to you.
Yeah, we're going to do a quiz show. We're going to have 4 people on. We'd like you to join us.
Oh, you're fucking joking, man. That'd be pure belting. Cheers, Ken. Thanks for that. But do you know, on a serious note, do you know what's happening? I'm really struggling. You know, my anxiety's at a 10 and I feel like fucking shit, man. And I mean, I will be at the meeting, but just I'm a wee bit sketchy now. Can you keep in tappies and that?
Is that what he does? He never helps.
No, he goes, man, whatever you want.
Probably like, looking at his girlfriend in the flat. I don't know what she's saying. I haven't got a fucking clue what she just said. Just like nodding his head on the phone. You can't see him. Yeah, think you ever nod your head on the phone when you get the phone? You answer somebody that asks you something.
I want you to go. I don't wait till I finish saying it, and then you say it in Kane's voice. Go, yeah, I'm not stressed, man, but it's all adrenaline, man. But I'm tired, but it's all adrenaline. Yeah,
he'll probably say to us, it's the chain that does all the work, but you can get your hands dirty. Is that how much done that with your face? Yeah, it's all good, Dee. So I have no fucking idea what you just said, but yeah, let's do that. So you can see anything, you know.
He'll just phone Gary and go, yeah, man. I think she said she's up for it, man.
Yeah.
Just
At one point, she was talking about, I don't know, giraffes or something. I have no fucking idea what she meant. I don't know what she was talking about.
No, he's getting better, but you know, see, the years of by lingo. I've educated him in the group the night with other guys from England as well. I said, "Oh, Kane, man, you look wabbit," and he just went, "Ha ha ha."
And his mind is like, I have no fucking idea what she's talking about. Staring at his girlfriend, just like, oh, fucking hell, I don't know what's going on now.
He's just put an emoji on saying Scottish wankers.
Sorry,
Kane, man, it's just, sorry about that. I want to hear Jerry, the guy I work. He's phenomenal. Right. Keris could put it in the bag. She's acting experience. She could definitely get it down if I gave her pointers. But I want to see the guys that I'm working with trying to attempt my Scottish accent, because mine's is unique. I've got to really fucking turn mine's around, not mine, so that people understand me. I've seen you sitting there going,
no, that's bad. Like this morning, you were hyper. You were telling me Jesus loved me and everything. It's like,
Jesus does love you.
That's enough. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jesus loves you.
Hang on. See, when you go on that show, right? Where is everybody from? It's on the quiz show. Are they all like English?
That's Kane and Jim. You need to ask for that for. You know me. I just turn up, rock and roll, fucking shake my tits and walk out.
Wow. How did they feel about
that? Sorry, Keris was just all tits tonight, man. I just seen tits.
What?
Things like that was a great show, man, and that was a great show. And I'm just thinking, I don't know if it was the content or Keris's tits, because they were awesome. I was even looking at them going, they tits are awesome, man.
Do you know what I think? Kane always sounds as if he's just put a joint in the ashtray.
He's like, yeah, man.
He always speaks to me and goes, yeah, man.
I've seen him once kind of be uncomposed, and that was the other week there. And so unnerved by it, right? Because I was just like, Kane, man, are you all right? Do you want a cuddle? Yeah, you know, it was the first time I'd actually seen him, and he didn't do anything crazy. It was just his tone changed ever so slightly, and then the whole time I've known Kane, he just goes, "What? Your house is on fire? Get an extinguisher, mate. It's cool, man."
Cool, man. Yeah, but that's the way I think about that. He must be a different person.
You have to be, but man, he's sitting there like teletext, man. He's had this idea to get shows and all that on, and some of them are doing great, and everybody in their dugs messaging him for a show, and Kane's like, yeah, man, I can fit you in fucking 2022.
Anytime I speak to him, it's as if he's just went, yeah, how you doing, Ronnie? I'm all right. Yeah, very, very mellow, yeah. He always looks at his partner. He always looks at her like, what's this fucking guy saying to me? He's a bit mad. It's Scottish fella.
Yeah, we could get one in the shows, but you'd have to teach him from your articulation day.
Yeah, we could get him on.
Talk like that.
I could do that. Actually, very right. As if I've just been smoking weed and chilled right the fuck out. I was never chilled out when I smoked weed, though. I was never chilled out.
I loved weed, man. It used to. No. I remember making, and I'm not promoting drugs, kids, because what happens is you end up a paranoid wreck, and you stay in your house. And when folks say lockdown, the first thing we think about is, oh no, the voices are going to start talking to us again. The drugs are the good. Kids don't think we're promoting them when we're going to talk about a good experience that like a bad life.
Not at all.
But when I smoked weed, I used to think it was in a cartoon, man. I loved it, man. My mum was the crabbiest woman ever. And see, when I smoked weed, it didn't even matter. She's like, look at you.
You know what? Listen, on a serious note, do you know what's happened in this last week? As you know, obviously, I know a lot of recovering addicts and all that. There's a few people died this week. And I think it's a direct result towards this. Because that's people, do you know what I mean? People they're already in lockdown in their brain. But when you restrict them and you kind of go out.
See if I'd come out of rehab and went into straight into a lockdown like that. That's why I always avoided the jail. Rehab was the worst place I'd ever been in my life.
What's that? Mine was great.
Aye, but you were a dick about it. Tell the public what you did in your circle. Go.
No, I never took it that serious. No, that's correct. And just as I'll tell people, there was just a quick one. There's a wee guy when I went to rehab 12 years ago now, 13 nearly. There's a wee guy that drank a litre of paint stripper, and I said to him in a group, "Look, there's easier ways to become a stripper." It was like turpentine he drank, and I said to him, "There's easier ways to becoming a stripper, Peter." So I used to get into trouble for not taking it serious, but no, I enjoyed mine, which is I couldn't,
because I remember sitting there. I didn't have much empathy. When I was hearing everybody else's horror story. I was like, get fucked, you're making me want a bag.
No, but you're right. I think if you come into this environment, there's a lot more people drinking a lot, right? There's got to be, isn't there? There's a lot more people just sitting about. People can't go to the gym. See, that's a big thing when you can't.
That's a big thing for me. That's why I'm so glad that I've got that treadmill in my house and I've got my weights and stuff, because when I went through rehab years ago, I exchanged with my drugs for my high in the gym. I had to go to the gym, even if I wasn't eating right. I still had to go to the gym, and for years I'd done that. And then I get fat, and now I've obviously lost the 4 stone and turning other things around. But I need the exercise. I need to be busy. I was telling my cousin the day who gets anxiety the same as me. I was like, look, it doesn't change anything focusing in on the negative. Just keep busy. Every time I sit down and have a bad moment, my head caves in, and before I know it, I'm doing TikToks with my bra or my jumper, and it's no good. That
sounds about right. That's what I end up like as well. I put my bra on my head. If I don't get out for some exercise after a day, I would have my bra on my head. That's Carol. I know her. I know what she'll get.
No, come on, tell them the story about the song lyrics. Go, they deserve it. It's 4-week lockdown. Go, I think that's the funniest thing ever.
So you're in check. This is called a group. Your feelings checks and all that, right? And you're in rehab, right? You know what it is. You're all sitting there, and they used to come round to people and used to say to them, "How are you feeling today?" Like Kane, "How are you feeling today, Ronnie?" And I would sit and I would watch it coming round, and I remember thinking, I'm no telling you. I remember being really uptight, and you're like, I don't want to tell people how you feel. So you used to sit there and just watch this fucking hot totty coming in, and they'd be like,
I know.
How you doing, Eileen? And she would be talking to the other people who are in the group. And they would come to me, and I remember saying to them one day, I actually said that I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense, I'm nervous, and I can't relax. And I can't sleep. My bed's on fire. And somebody went like, that's fucking Talking Heads, Psycho Killer, mate. I was using song lyrics to talk, just saying stuff. I'll tell you another thing as well. I've done as well. I remember having an argument with my ex, and I argued with her with U2 song lyrics for a whole argument on text, and she never ever knew. So I used to say stuff, and I'm not telling him how I feel. So I used to use sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. Used to just say some mad shit, and people would be like,
I used to be like,
never
ever felt so low.
You could have a full conversation and song names and
No,
bands.
I see what I did. See in the circle, right, like the hot potato coming in, right, and I would say before the meeting, I'm like, listen, I don't want to talk. It's not my thing. I don't care if it's part of your program. I don't want to read the Bible. I don't want to talk.
Did you not talk?
Right?
I can't imagine you not being somebody.
No, I totally went into myself. I hated everybody. Do you know what I mean? I didn't like reality. I had to come out of that life to survive. You know what I mean? I'd been in. See, the thing is, obviously, let's not make this too serious, right? But you know my past and my childhood. So I went to drugs at 8-year-old. Do you know what I mean? I hadn't known reality. I was 27-year-old and looking at the world, going, "Fuck this." Is this reality? Get this to fuck. And then I was dubbed up in rehab. And you know, you've always got the people in every walk of life that I'm the poorest person, I've had the poorest life, and it's no one a victim. And you know they're going to be still in rehab right now while you've been clean for 10 years, right? One of the ones, right? And they would come round and they would always be, and I would say to them, I would say to Fiona before, because Fiona, by the way, was the name of my psychiatrist, and she was fucking brilliant, you know what I mean? So don't discriminate that Fiona with the other nurse Fiona, right? But Fiona was my psychiatrist, and I go, up, Fiona, I don't want to talk to these folk. I can't even look at them half the time. I was vain. I was a horrible person. See, if people had horrible teeth, I wouldn't. Back in the day, I can't speak to you because your teeth are dirty. You know what I mean? I just had a thing about teeth. And in a rehab circle, I was only one way teeth. You know what I mean? So it was really stressful. And then we get round the corner and we get to the last person, and I would tell Fiona before we went in, please don't make me speak, I don't want to talk. So then my defences go up, and see when I was younger, when my defences go up, my form was attack and hurt, go for the jugular. So it came round to me, and wee Rosie would before me, and a wee pathetic story that we hear every fucking week, and she fucks off at the weekend and then starts again, and you're still there fucking bug drying up, and she's fucking back in still rattling, and you're jealous. And she comes back in and says a story. And then I was like, do you know what? Do you know how I feel? I feel scunnered. Do you know how I feel scunnered? I've never been so close to phoning somebody for a direct ring to Colombia to sniff my life away. If I was sitting at home with my mum in rehab, I would probably be better off, because the shite that she talks, I'm at least used to it. And fucking no harm, Rosie, I know you've had everything in the fucking world happen to you, but by the time you've by your story, I feel as if I've got no right to have ever taken the first line, never mind the fucking copious keys. Know what I mean?
Brilliant. Well, who's that? Alan Cunningham asking, who's the guy? Is that me she's talking about?
Who's the guy? Well, it's no fucking me she's talking about, is it?
Who's the guy? Who's Lynn Cunningham? Why shit?
I don't fucking know. 72,000 people follow me. Lynn Cunningham does mention.
How many followers have you got? How many followers have you got?
Me, 72,000 on Facebook and 4,000 on Insta and 3,000 on my other Insta diet page and 5,000 on TikTok, and Twitter's about 4,000 or 5,000.
How many would you go for a cup of tea with?
Most of them, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I was.
That's true.
I wouldn't be starting fucking tickets or them to fucking mailing me going, when we going for a cup of tea, can I book in after lockdown? Because you fucking can't. I just mean if I'm no busy and I'm passing the street and I've got time for a cup of tea and I'm not having a weirdo day, because usually when I'm off the stage, I don't want to talk to people. If it's any tour in fucking 560 days there is, then however many days there is, I don't know.
You wrap it. 560. So
I need the stage, man.
I know I'm actually, I miss not playing music for people and doing it. I know you do miss it a bit, but it's going to be, I don't know, it'll be quite weird when how do you think it's going to come back again? How are we going to get back? Is it going to be like pubs will open, but you only allowed so many in it? No, never mind Jesus.
How can I tell you my perception of it when I believe Jesus is present in that perception?
What, is Jesus going to, is he coming to your gigs?
Aye, obviously.
Remember that Billy Connolly?
And he swear tells me what to do. Tells me how to do.
Remember the Billy Connolly sketch when he's like, did you notice anything today at the football? And the wee boys, did Jesus play for Tottenham Hotspur, Daddy? Remember that Billy Connolly sketch? So, right, okay, man. So Jesus is going to be coming to your gigs.
No. In the future, like, I think this time has happened. I don't believe in 5G conspiracy bullshit. Fucking, you have to go and get a vaccine. My sister actually said this to me. Like, my sister says to me, "Aye, they're gonna find this. They've just found this miraculous cure, and fucking, you know, see when they come and they go and you get the vaccine. See when you cure up for that. Just you remember that same putting a chip in you. I says, you get off my fucking phone, you crazy bastard."
You believe that, man? That they're going to give you a vaccine and put a microchip in you?
And my sister's really clever.
Oh, so what are they going to do? Why are you putting a microwave chip in you? What for?
I don't know. To track you. I worked in a place with people with additional support needs, and it was hilarious. This was funny as anything, right? I worked with this boy, and he was dead clever, right? But he was he had paranoid schizophrenia, right? So he would have really good days, and he would maybe switch on music, and he'd be like, "Now NASA is tuning in. We must put it off."
Oh, tinfoil hat.
I knew it was only when he kicked it with these certain things that you would think, right, this is why he stays here, right? But the boy next door used to actually eat the was and all that. He had severely mental health issues, and his parents didn't want him medicated because obviously they loved him, but he would have been better being a wee bit more medicated to be level. It was horrible, the boy next door to watch sometimes, right? And this boy started kicking off in the house next door, right? And the boy I worked with, let's just say his name was Stephen, right? The boy I worked with was just casually sitting talking. He's like, "You know, Dee, this is a really nice place to work and you'll get on brilliant with the team and all that. But, you know, sometimes see him next door, he's a bit nuts."
Yeah, I was talking to this is true. I know I was talking to my mate, right? Christian's going to tell you. It's Christian. I said to me, he says, we were out yesterday down there. He said something was happened in Hugginfield Lock, and right, and I says, "What is it?" He went, "Oh, we saw it yesterday, we drove past it." And I says, Who were you with? He said, "Just me." I said, What? But he says we. Do you know that way where he was just talking about his mind? We saw that yesterday. I went, "Now who were you?" And he says, "Oh, just me in the motor." But we saw it.
See, even watching Split, watching Split. I remember watching Split, right, with James McAvoy, and I could resonate that with although I didn't actually split into different characters, but I could resonate with the flippant mood changes, blah blah blah. Right, obviously his was an extreme case and completely different, right? But I remember being at college, and it was the same time as a Marvel film came out, and all the young lassies and that were going, "I Split was shite, but see Marvel." And I actually felt like a psychopath. I stood up in the middle of the circle with all these 20 fucking 17. I went, "What? You are going to sit there and give Marvel fucking like an Empire rating and dissect a film, and you're going to sit there and tell me to that shit?"
Aye.
And I'm sitting going, I mean, basically talking about the abuse, they're evolved and blah, blah, blah. I didn't get that for watching it. What the fuck did you get for it?
So they believe in cartoon characters, but they don't believe in split personalities. Here's a thing, right?
They don't believe in the concept of split. What do you think the concept of split was?
It's got all different personalities, and they all come out for a wee shot each now and again.
Aye, but
pretty much like talking to you.
The hidden message in it is the wee lassie that's been abused that he doesn't kill because she's been damaged and she's rebuilt herself. She's faced the beast and she's no feared it and evolved bigger.
And she fights back, aye.
That's the motto of the Split story, and I could resonate with that. And folk were saying it was shite when they were watching Spider-Man kick about and kick fuck out of folk. All right then.
See that there was a lassie on there, Michelle said about the microchips. They're already getting them in Sweden. Did you know in Sweden they don't have a lockdown? They are
chipping themselves. This chip basically runs everything, including your medical records, if used that way.
If it's used that way, see, then she's come in with that. In Sweden, there isn't a lockdown. They've just like kind of done the herd mentality, just let people kind of go about their business and they'll let.
But do you know what? You could be doing the herd mentality here because we're Britain. You gaze an inch, you take a mile. You know what I mean? We need the softly stay in your houses. There's no part for doing the toll. You know what I mean? We need that shit.
Imagine you went for the what do you call it? The wee jag, right?
I missed that comment. Hold on, there was something about give a shout out to. Oh, I love you, do much. I know not time, but you can give a shout out to my mum. It's her birthday today, Leslie. Happy 105th, Leslie.
What is she? What?
105.
No, where did you get that? She's 105.
You're going cheeky bastard.
I know.
For a shout out.
I hope she's 105 and her lungs are still going like a trooper. Somebody's talking about Craig End. Aye, that's up, aren't we? It's not far away from me. So, right, you go for the listen, you go for the Jag, right? You go in and it's right, so you get the Jag, and then you're sitting in your house the next day and your arm moves. And then that arm moves, right, and then you stand up and it's no you that's doing it, it's somebody's controlling you. There you go.
Right, see, I'm going to give you some of my ma's advice, right, when she used to say to me, you're not getting that unless I've got your password. No, you can't get a look on your diary, you wee slick it bastard, right? So what my ma used to say to me is, you'll not give a fuck if Big Brother's watching if you're no fucking doing it and you're not supposed to.
Hang on, did your ma used to, what did you say about your diary? Did you keep a diary?
Aye.
Right, and did she know like you have a password on it? Did she know like you have any?
No, she tried to get smart, but she get promptly told to get her fat arse out my room before I roundhoused her.
Have you still got your diaries for when you were young?
No, because I've moved more times than fucking any cunt I know. My mum said I should have just bought myself a caravan and saved myself the hassle.
My mate Mark does it. He keeps a daily kind of diary, and some of his ones go back for years, and it's a good thing.
I've taken my daily diary in lockdown. I want to be the Scottish Anne Frank. I just want to survive COVID-19, but I don't want to disappear.
Careful with that, man. You know what happened to Anne Frank?
That's what I mean. I just don't want to jinx that, but I want to write a book that I make the money for.
I want to be the Scottish Anne Frank. Do you know that, right? Do you know what?
In lockdown, and I've bleached my roots again, and and I was looking at the blinds, and I'm thinking, I wonder who came up with the concept, and where did blinds come from? Where did humans come from?
It's a good job because I have loads of Anne Frank jokes come up there in my brain, but I better not say them.
Yeah, Leslie Dove is about 105 because either that she's Mrs. Brown's fucking sister for another fucking mother.
No, that's was that Mrs. Brown's boy? Somebody's. Thanks for the.
Aye, obviously but that's Mrs. Brown.
If she's 105, she probably looks like that fella that does the Mrs. Brown's voice.
Fucking. Did you go and see Mrs. Brown in Pavilion before it went to the theatre?
No, I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
My ex.
You're going to start everybody. It's going to start with half of them will like it and then half of them will hate it. I can't stand it.
Oh, I fucking loved it. See when she put the Superman suit on her and fucking flew through the window because she took acid instead of taking fucking something else. It was hilarious, man. How are you all fine tonight? I know bad Connor Hugh Dee Morrison. Fuck's sake, you better not do the post, mate. We catch you in 2 seconds.
So that's the thing. So happy 105th. That's Kane just went like that. Look. Better write this down. Happy 105th birthday for her. You probably never understood a word that they fucking said, but I'm just
you're going to hear Kane's other tone that he has. It's no good, by the way.
I know,
it's like that dad. You know the dad that how you get a child to listen to you is no day but I day because I day the whole. Don't take man, can you know listen what's going on, man? Daddy, you sound going like an idiot for you to do something.
See when I was wee. My ma used to talk through her tush like that, same as my dad.
So
you know what? We used to, when I was a wee guy, we used to just look, my dad could just look at me and I would move. Just with the eye.
We used to get into my great uncle and aunties. That's the one I tell you, man, to hit him with the poker and all that, right? We used to go round there every weekend to stay, right? And we used to get cheesy scrambled egg on a Sunday night with Bullseye on the telly. That's my memory, right? Bullseye here, look what you could have won, a speedboat for Gooding. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I used to go in there a lot, and she would do the whole fucking. Honestly, she was the one that said about the lamppost in the middle of my living room. I've got one in the middle, but everything Kilburney's get one. You know what I mean? So she was mental. You know what I mean? But even when I think of her parenting skills, do you remember how when they used to say to you about Doc Martens, I'll put my tacky bits on to put you up the arse, and that was just normal. But she used to scream and shouting, that's it, you'll not be back round. And we used to just switch off. Uncle Alfie used to just go like that. Hey, miss. Fucking boom. Off.
No, was that, he didn't even need to raise his voice.
Hey, miss. They 2 words and you fuck off.
Aye. Oh, look, Lynn's just said that she likes you better by yourself. She doesn't like me.
That's nice.
That's my wee heart broke.
Well, what I always say, and I tell folk what I always say as well, right? Don's my pal, man. That's no nice. Don't say that. That's give my wee clap. He's actually all right. Listen, he's a wee bit tired. He's going to go off that live and greet one. I bet you put hashtag be kind on your fucking Facebook, didn't you, Lynn?
That'll be one of the ones, isn't it? So, aye, but then you meet them in person.
That's no nice. He's a bit of a dick. I know
Definitely,
I thought I would maybe give him a wee shot, know what I mean? Just give him a wee clap. The cunt needs it.
Let's say the C word. You two are good together. See that? Claire said that.
I can say whatever word I want. This is going to on my platform. If I don't say the C word, people don't think I'm normal. I just don't say it on the quiz show because I've already said a few words that Jerry's nearly fell off his seat and so is Joe.
Did you swear on the quiz show? Is it anything goes? You can swear as if
they don't like the C-bomb. I avoid that on the quiz show just out of respect because it's another one. It's a bit like England don't get cunt near the America. You say cunt in America and you'll never be back. You know what I mean? You see cunt in America, like, right, David, she was funny about that, but let's take the children and leave. You know what I mean? See, whereas Kane and all that up in Scotland, it's endearment. I might see that Ronnie, he's a bit of a dodgy cunt, you know, but he's a good cunt.
Right, a nice thing. Did I tell you, see, when I was in Vancouver living, just when you'd done the accent there, I used to work in a dodgy call centre, right? We used to turn up for work every night and it was moved. It was a boiler room, right? And I needed the money. And we used to phone down to America and you would sell these lottery packages. And I used to try and speak really, really slow and hi there, this is a... And I always remember them, that there was wee old people on the phone and people on the phone down south. I don't understand a word you just said to me. Used to talk to them for half an hour, this big spiel. Hi, this is a Tino lottery and now. And then they just go, I'm sorry, son, I don't understand what you just said to me. Could you say that again? Never forget it. Never forget it. I used to work at Sky.
I used to work at Sky Attraction. That was like bringing people back to Sky, man. And see when you went deep south and in England and then the best bit is I'm giving out the inside information here, but the best was working in customer services when somebody phoned up and said their Skybox wasn't working now. We Tammy Two Teeth for the Gorbals worked there, and me Robbie Rotten for fucking Ibrox worked there. None of us knew any technical things, so we'd go at see if you take your Sky card out, wrap it in tin foil. Put it in the freezer for a couple of hours, then put it back.
Did you work for Sky?
Put it back in your Skybox, right? Turn it upside down, rub the chip off the wrong way around 5 times.
Call centers
he's gone, right, hen, I've done that, still not made a difference. This is okay, I'll need to send a text.
We'll get somebody out as soon as possible. Call centers are the worst, aren't they?
We used to mute them all the time. They see how when you hear the noise. I used to go active folk because they used to get caught belters when they phoned me. There was hunters a talking, going, and then all of a sudden it would go quiet. That would be me telling me that she's putting me mute to moan about me the last next there, right? Yeah. This one time I was complaining about my house insurance, right? And it went mute, and I went, "Oh, don't call me a cunt." She went, "I never called you a cunt." I said, "Well, what did you call me then?" She went, "Nothing." I went, "You clearly did because you had to mute me to say it."
I've walked in
there.
Like, did you tell her? No, you just say it as well. And I know you all fuck each other at the Christmas parties. That's how call centres work.
Well, I didn't partake in that, but I remember opening a few cupboards and really no finding the broom in there. But you're going out the daughter's lethal at an office party, you know what I mean? Don't ever do that. Never ever feel your wife for the toilet in an office party.
You don't know what. What height you put your hand on.
And it's always the straight-laced lassie that wears the wee coat shoes and the long skirt by her knees and said, "Hiya, good morning, sweet innocent." And then you see her getting road rotten in the fucking shower or something.
A work's night out is dangerous for people that drink. It's a dangerous place to be, man.
Right, listen, we can talk for Scotland, and I
know we're going to finish up.
So we're going to wrap it up. What I want you to do, guys, is I want you to put in the comments after the show's wrapped up, right? I want you to put in the comments what we want to talk about next week and what I also want to say to you is there is a donations link, and I haven't really been pushing that because I don't like asking them for money, but it's the same way as a pub asked me to come to a gig. I wouldn't expect to give him at least my petrol money. So if you could just use 50 pence for 2 Chelsea Whoppers, I'd be really grateful. But otherwise, you don't need to donate if you don't have to. But Ken, could you just a wee Chelsea Whopper or maybe a wee can iron brew or something?
Where is the link? Well, they have
the link's in the comments. It's on the link of the page. It's also been pinned to the page. It'll be put in the comments. So donate if you like me. Donate me if you love me. I need a wee can iron brew.
And next week I might have a beard. I'm not going to shave for a week.
I'm going to live in America for 10 years now, and I still repeat myself 50 times so they understand. It's hilarious. You need to follow Martin Muller. Martin Muller's one of my comedy pals, and he does Scottish words with American friends. It's fucking hilarious. He tells them words like pussy and says it means your dad's jacket. So I just put my pussy on and I caress it and I love it and it's beautiful and everyone should rub their pussy. You know, I've
got an extra large.
The American friend, and I can't mind, he said something as well, a tool sook, I think it was, and he said, but he made it something like you say in a match team meeting. He's like, now you got to suck his tool sook, and he's going to tool sook you, and we're going to tool sook together. Brilliant. Thanks, Sharon, you're a legend. There's a can iron brew. Look at that.
Man, yeah, definitely.
Sharon, you will sleep peacefully tonight. God and Jesus love you. Jesus loves you, Ronnie.
Stop it.
Right, but anyway, get Ronnie to fuck. We've had enough of him. So, Ronnie, you want to play a song?
No.
Just end it on a song.
No.
I promise I'll no talk over. You just end it on a song. No. Just one wee song. Just end it. I promise I won't speak over you as soon as you start.
I'm 100% definitely not going to do it.
You fucking wankstein.
Oh, right, Kane, that's it. I'm out of here. Guys, thanks very much. I can go and slag myself. I don't need to sit here and get it. So I'll see you
anyway. Jeremy, the wee fucking hang me, the wee monkey. Love you. Get to fuck. Bye.
See you later.